Hey guys, another quick video on the car and the sale of the car. So a few things I just want to point out that the car needs. So doesn't need much. Like I said, I just did the upper and lower control arms, front and rear. So that's all new. The complete suspension's new. Has SolarWorks coilovers, rides beautifully, doesn't scrape. As you can see, has tons of clearance in the front, but just has that really nice stance to it. Everything works: headlights, tail lights, fog lights, sunroof, windows, heat, air conditioning, auto defrost mirrors, blind spot, reverse lights, all that stuff, signals, all that stuff works. So some of the things that are annoying on the car is it needs what do you call it? It's a oil, not an oil sensor, needs a hood sensor. So every time I start the car, it literally says that it's low on oil. When it's not, I put an ECS dipstick in here. So that's, you know, you could always check it conventionally. And from what my friend at Audi told me is that the sensor, the hood sensor, is bad. So basically when you change the oil on this car, the way the Audi registers that you change the oil is that the hood was opened up. So now when you open the hood, and on a normal basis, your center display screen will not show that the hood is open. So even though I replaced the oil on the car with liquid moly religiously from FCP Euro, it's still not showing that it was replaced or that it needs some oil still, because the hood sensor is not working. But again, it's just that initially when you start the car, it says please add a quart of oil, which, like I explained, you don't need. The oil is perfectly fine at the right level. That's why I have the regular dipstick, because electronics. Other than that, aftermarket wise, has the AWE track, like I said, has a carbon fiber wing on it, has the ceramic tints on it, does have the cross drilled rotors all the way around, the Akibono brake pads all the way around, has the upgraded shifter inside. Let me open the door again. It has, let me see, let me show you here. Does only come with one key, the same way I got the key. Does have the memory seating, like I said, the blind spot. And if you want to see, I'll show you what I mean when you start the car. So when you start the car, you will see the doors open and you will get the alert. There it is. That's upon startup every time. I'm not going to put another penny into the car. I've owned it for 3 years. Ton of work to it. I will, in the ad, I'll put all the work that I've done. Like I said, alternators, battery, tires, brakes, rotors, filters, and you know, you have the upgraded pedals on there from the RS4. This steering wheel alone, I believe I paid around close to $500 for it. It's a custom steering wheel, Alcantara and leather, ECS tuning shift knob, weighted shift knob, the tints, the intake, the exhaust, the tints, the suspension, all the basics. Never been tuned. With that kind of mileage, not that I think the car can handle it, but it was plenty of power for me. Like I said, I even put the Bosch wiper blades on there religiously once a year. The grill, car is immaculate. It really looks good for its mileage. No one ever believes it. I travel between Long Island and Connecticut a lot. When I go back to Connecticut, I do achieve about 27 miles per gallon on the car, which is great. Again, this is a, oh yeah, here, let me show you some imperfections. So it does have a little crack there. Yeah, it is what it is. Do have the rear sensors there as well. Let me see what else. Front bumper, there's a little paint imperfection here as well. You know, listen, it's not perfect, but for the price, for the condition, for the rarity, the 1 of 11, I think for the way it drives, what it gives you, the mileage, the all-wheel drive, being stick, clutch was replaced about 40,000 miles ago, battery, water pumps, everything, you name it, it's been done. It would have never made it this far if it wasn't respected and taken care of. But keyless entry doesn't work. I replaced the sensor, not sure why it's still not working, and that sensor for the hood. That's about it, guys. Thanks.